Good afternoon and welcome to our channel. We have some privileged information that just landed on the portal this afternoon, and I'm glad you'll be poised to receive them, because they are also quite so important. And this one says that NGOs are getting alerts today and tomorrow, according to information that is reaching me or that's available with me. So if you have anything to do, today is the right day to do it. Well, I don't know how far this is true, but just like we know that we're all in expectation of disbursement. So this is another information that we don't know how privileged it is right now. We just know that we're very close to disbursement. However, then this one says one alert from UAAG grant is enough for you to establish a small business and move on with your life. Handle it wisely, carefully, and become independent. God will never fail. Yes, that's true. That's true. Then the last of the information says legitimate update. That is 2 bundles to each NGO, and beneficiaries are to receive 3 million now, not 1 million or 1.5 anymore. So that is to say that initially it was 1 bundles to 1 NGO. A lot of them have a number of NGOs that they swapped in at some point, and by the time they say it's only reduced to 1 NGO to 1 bundle, it was a tough time, a lot of fight, for them. Even with the 2, they might still not so find it funny, because if they have imputed a number of people and they are now to a number of, a cluster or 1 bundle is 1,000 beneficiaries now, and you have put in a lot of persons, maybe like 10 clusters, and finally they reduce it to 2, and you have to disburse to these 2. How do you manage it? So even with the 2 bundles to 1 NGO, it's still going to be a lot of fight. But one thing is sure, they must disburse. It's their mandate. They have to disburse. So how they're going to deal with it, how they want to wriggle out of this, it is their business. The fact is that beneficiaries must get their fund. And this one, now that they've escalated it from 1.5 to 3 million per each subscriber, I hope it's not what I'm thinking. Because if it is so, that means there is more money in the system. There is more money in the system to cater for every singular subscriber. So we are going to see how it goes, and the grant handlers that are approved for disbursement at the moment are the UAG, the Theobat, the AGPGN, the Hope Grant, the Supreme, and also the St. Rita. The UAG, Theobat are grant empowerment, or let me say grant, because their funds are much larger. But the Supreme, I think Supreme and St. Rita appears to be an empowerment initiative. It's not so much, their money is not so much, maybe like 200 something or 300 to each beneficiaries. Then the AGPGN is a palliative. It's just a take home, something very small. Mega is a palliative. It's not like the grant. So, but whatever the case is, there is no money that is small at this time. Every fund, every money that is sent to any beneficiary is very important. and to definitely fill a space. So they should do what is to be done on time, do what is necessary, and let's get this over with. Let's forget about this process. I think it's becoming messier and messier. I am not in the group of those who say there is no fund. I'm in the group of those who say there is money. But then there is a level to which you can drag even the people that says and their proponents to there's a fund in the system, and when you drag them too much, they begin to get wearied. Hope deferred make the heart sick. Hope deferred makes the heart sick. So a lot of us still believe that there is money to disburse, but there's a terrain, there's a tenure to which you drag the money that is in the system without you paying people that are due for it, and it finally turns to be a burden to them, and they are losing faith in the process. So you have to, the country director, if he could hear us, I definitely know that he has a channel also of information, how he hears what people are saying, how he hears what people are saying. Somehow, somewhere, every leader needs to put ears on ground to hear what people are saying. Somehow, somewhere, to hear what people are saying. Even Jesus Christ at some point was asking, he said, what do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? Just wanted to know what they are saying about him. Some say he was Elias, some say he's one of the prophets. Everybody was giving their submission about what they think he is. Then he turned to his own disciples. That was when he asked them, what do you think that I, the Son of Man, am? They were looking at him. That was when Peter stood up and said, thou art Christ, the Son of the living God. And he said, flesh and blood did not reveal this to you, but my Father which is in heaven. And upon this rock of revelation, I'll build my church, and the gates of hell will not prevail against it. So what am I trying to bring out in essence? That is, every leader should have a way of trying to listen to the people, to hear from the people. I'm not saying that give people all the voice, because you can't satisfy everybody. But what are people saying? What are they saying? What are their pulse? What are their feelings like? What are their tiredness like? What is the issue? What is the issue? And it has come to the point where people begin to ask what is happening in the system. Grand ecosystem is becoming more of well, I call it now a coven where nothing thrives. Will I say except iniquity? You see? The grand ecosystem, it shouldn't be. That's supposed not be. That every grant that has come within this country at different times has failed and faltered, and their leaders are nowhere to be found. Their leaders are nowhere to be found. They just come and they fizzle into thin air, and they swindle money from people. They have siphoned money and milk the masses that they claim to come and help, but before you know, they are gone. Nobody's talking about it. The country is not hearing about it, is not saying about it. The government is not regulating it. And people just scam people and go scot-free. So this time around, I want to believe that the country director is a man with the fear of God, and he should give ears. He should lend his ear to hear what people are saying. He should be diligent enough to hear what the masses are saying right now. Are they happy? Are they rejoicing? Are they glad? Are they celebrating? Or they are asking one singular question: where is the money that you promised us? And why is it that every year you heighten our hope only to dash it again? Why is it that when we trust that things supposed to be working, that is when things seems not to be working? What is really the problem? These and many more are questions in the hearts of the people. If you go to Facebook and join some of the groups on Facebook, you will hear what people are saying, and then you will know whether there is a lot that is going on at the background, or people have given up hope. So I think it's high time that this is addressed. It's high time that this is addressed. So the country director should please, if you could hear our voice, you should please do the needful. Let this grant be disbursed. Let this grant be disbursed. Let this grant be disbursed. Alright, so it is well for every singular subscriber of UAAG, Theobat, and other grants within the country. It is well. We shall laugh last and laugh best. Alright, we shall laugh last and laugh best. We are expecting every faintest and slightest information at this time, and as soon as we get them, we will definitely get them across to us, so that we can be privy to all of the information we need to know right at a time like this. We're all in this together, and we shall celebrate at long last. Thank you and welcome back to our channel, Princess It. I wish you a very lovely day. God bless you.